Welcome to another episode of On Tap with Southside Collection. My name is Carlos Diaz, and sitting with me, as always, is Blurry Face. Blurry Face, how you doing?
I'm doing extra blurry.
You look extra blurry.
For those who can't tell, I'm still Garrett Horvath. I'm only gonna
Blurry
take one
face.
episode off. I'm not just gonna sit here and take them all off. But you don't get to see my beautiful face this week.
I figure if I put my hand in your blur, then it won't be seen.
I don't understand what your logic is behind that, but
You
let's
have
get
a blur on your
into
face.
why my face is blurry. I had to take the Texans in our bet against the Broncos.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it was the epitome of being a Texans fan. We'll beat all your teams unless they're in the top 10 ranked in the NFL.
There we go.
If you put us on prime time, there's a chance anyone will beat us.
That's why we're playing Detroit this week, and we're going to beat Detroit.
We're playing them at home. Let's see. I mean, Detroit really doesn't have – I mean, they're good. They've got Matt Stafford. We talked about that earlier this week.
Yeah.
How he, through 100 games, was the most productive quarterback in history.
That's crazy.
It was
Like,
something
when
you
you told me
wouldn't
that
believe.
stat, I could not believe it.
I think after last week, he's got 24 game-winning drives on his under his belt.
Well, I can believe
He had Calvin
in
Johnson.
a sense because I've seen this guy throw with a busted ass shoulder. The guy can throw his ass off.
That, and he'll throw left-handed if he needs to. I've seen him do that as well. He's kind of a Ben Roethlisberger type, where it's like you can take him down, but he's gonna keep getting back up.
Shit,
He's still bomb it out.
back in the day, I used to throw the ball behind the back
And
catch everyone off
and
guard.
how's your NFL career been?
Shit, bro, it's I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
All
Gotta
right,
get a better
well,
agent,
The Texans left us all with a sour taste in our mouth.
except for me.
Lamar Miller caught a case of the on taps. We talked about how good he had played.
That's
and then
a great name for that diagnosis.
Yeah.
That diagnosis.
So if anything, what I'm going to try to do here, one, I'm going to mention how the fuck can you throw a fumble, Brock Osweiler. Two, I'm done defending you. And three, I'm going to talk some shit on him. That way maybe he does the opposite and does well. We haven't
I
tried
think
the
we should
opposite
just
of
start.
our
No, I
curse.
think we should just start talking about the other team and what they have to offer.
We did try that with the Titans, and we won by
Yeah.
a touchdown. So, man, Marvin Jones is great. Whoever's going to carry the rock in Detroit, still to be determined. They're awesome, too.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I heard Calvin Johnson's going to come back and play against us.
yeah.
And so,
That's not happening.
No,
I
I know.
I wish he would come back.
but, shit, speaking of retired players, the late, great
Arian
Foster,
Foster,
man.
30 years old. How
30
young?
years. I mean, I'm not even going to spend any time hating on the man because his injuries are documented. They're very well documented. But the guy gave a lot to the game, so I really fuck with Arian Foster. And he's one of those dudes that, he's a football player, but kind of tells you, dude, I've got a brain. I'm going to use it.
No, exactly. Part of his letter was he said it flat out. My aspirations for the sport and my body are on two different levels where I can't compete anymore.
Exactly.
That's as real as it gets right there.
And so,
Great guy. We put the team on his back, and
Yeah,
then we
we
broke
really
his
did.
back, his knees, and everything
yeah,
else.
his lower, his upper, his middle back.
It's all broke.
Yeah, and then it did, he actually got a shot with the Dolphins. I mean, he looked good at the beginning, caught another injury, and then it doesn't help that Jay Ajayi.
I can't even say
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's that
Aji?
Asian domino game, mahjong.
There we go.
Yeah, man, he just kind of took the job back whenever he came.
killing
back
it,
for,
too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's doing really well. First player I think in a while with 200-yard rushing games
Back to back.
consecutively, and. Yeah, man, shouts out to Arian Foster, though, man. Thank you for everything you did for the city. You're probably never going to see this, but I appreciate you.
Facts.
And even if you do see it, you're not going to know who I am.
Double facts.
So, finally got another Houston sports started since the Astros let us down and didn't make the playoffs. Like I said,
Like you anticipated.
I'm not happy about it, but I was right.
But regardless, the Rockets just opened up their season against the Lakers.
Opened it where we left it.
Well,
Here's a shit ton of points, and we're also going to give up a few more than we got.
exactly. I mean, shit. They had the snitch D'Angelo Russell go off too.
That doesn't
He was
help.
on his A game. Yeah.
James Harden took true role of the point guard position, led the league for the
Led
night.
the league in
It's
assists.
like saying the dude Simmons from the Spurs, or well, I guess Anthony Davis took it over. Anthony Davis leads the league in scoring right now because of one game.
Yeah. No shit. Anthony Davis put up 50 man every game.
I thought it was 45, but
No, I think it's 50.
he needs to leave New Orleans. No offense, Retro, but everyone good in New Orleans leaves and comes to Houston. Let's get Anthony Davis.
That's true though.
But shit, we got the Mavericks up next. I guess we could talk a little bit more. I saw it. I saw most of the Rockets game, and
Yeah.
it played out exactly like every Rockets game does. If you've been watching them for a while, they stick in it. They look like they're gonna pull out. They play no defense in the end of the game. They get fouled late, and they almost come back, and then they lose by 6.
Yeah.
And I think they actually lost by 6. So.
Well, hell, I think we can stick it to the Mavs.
I think so too. I was gonna say fuck Chandler Parsons, but he went and got
left,
himself a max contract in what, Utah?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
The Grizzlies.
Okay, there we go.
I think it was the Grizzlies. I could be wrong though because they also max contracted Lefty Connolly. So
Mike.
Shit. I think we got the Mavs under. I mean, we got to figure out how our mojo works with the Rockets here.
Oh yeah,
Let's talk high on them first.
We're still feeling out James Harden at the point guard.
I think it'll work out, but we got to get some things figured out first.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Anthony Bourdain's episode of
I haven't seen it yet.
Parts Unknown. I don't think it's come out yet.
Oh, I thought it came out yesterday, or is it today?
I could be retarded. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So if it did, we all know what to expect. Barbecue with Slim Thug.
Yeah.
He had
some lean.
Syrup.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes,
he sipped some lean.
He went to a quinceañera.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's not the most Texas thing you can do.
It's close. Well, it would have been more Texas if he went to the Galleria, but and had McDonald's beforehand.
That's a fact. I was in a quinceañera once, and we definitely went to twice, but we definitely went to the Galleria.
Dude, that's
both times.
That's the hot spot. But
I want to talk about DJ Khaled, man. I watch his Snapchat every day.
Except for one, right?
Except for one day. And I missed it. And I missed it. He had a kid that he live brought. Like, his wife, I saw it eventually. But his wife was just, like, going through the labors of childbirth. And
I heard it's easy. I heard giving birth to a kid's pretty simple.
Way to mansplain it, Garrett. Oh, man. What else is coming up? The election's coming up.
Yes. This is all we're going to get into on the election.
Go vote.
Please go vote. Vote early. Vote November 8th. Do what you got to do. Make yourself heard, man. I know there's the idea that, the one vote doesn't count, but then don't look like an asshole.
Texas is a swing state this year.
Exactly. So don't look like an asshole when you don't go vote, and then you start bitching about who wins regardless of who it is. Like, that's not how things work. I know that's how you think it works because you're an American, but you don't get to just not do things and then bitch about them not being done correctly. So please go vote.
Facts. Who we got today on the podcast?
Running Walker Brewing.
Where are they from?
Richmond. They're part of Brayman Brands.
Okay.
They kind of have a slew of product, wine and beer. We're going to be talking the beer side. Might get in some wine, but mostly beer.
There we go. And we
who'd you
also
bring?
got Retrokash.
Gold Graffiti.
He got the Gold Graffiti out on SoundCloud. We got the physical copy right here in our fucking hands. The guy can spit.
Yes.
He's a Louisiana transplant. So you know he's real.
We got 2 in a row, man.
Yeah, right. That is 2 in a row. Yeah.
2 heavyweights. All right.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to On Tap with Southside Collection.
Can you say that any faster?
Welcome back to On Tap with Southside Collection.
So
I remembered the name by episode 10. Thank God. Carlos and I are sitting here with Brock and Carly. I wanted to say Alicia for some reason.
I've never met an Alicia.
I've met 2. One of them's my neighbor. Brock and Carly from Running Walker Brewing out of Richmond. I'm the faceless. They're the pretty faces of the podcast this week. Welcome. You brought 5 of your beers for us, man. Let's start with Carly's favorite, the stout.
The stout.
What do we know about this here stout?
Carly is allergic.
And why is Carly allergic?
Go ahead.
It was brewed with vanilla and cinnamon. It may not be a very forward note, but it is a very subtle. It's a very good light stout for all of you stout lovers. It's not barrel aged yet.
Yeah.
We will get into the fun stuff later in the brewing process.
Wait, no fun allowed here.
How did you find out you were allergic to it?
I found out that I was allergic to it by drinking a full pint of it, and $3,000 later, I've got a bill from the emergency room.
No, that's not good.
No, it's not. Not fun.
I
it's my
imagine
favorite.
What was it? Hitch, where Will Smith has all that
OD'd
food.
On Robitussin or Benadryl.
I didn't get the chance to drink the Benadryl out of the bottle. I just went straight to the emergency room.
Hey, it looked like fun. Who's the actress that he got to hook up with because of that?
Hey, she was hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Eva Longoria? Oh, no, it was
No, that was.
no, Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes.
Yeah, got my Evas mixed up.
No,
No, it was Eva Mendes.
it was. Are you
Yeah, I'm like 90. We have a fact checker right here.
We've got Eva Mendez's #1 fan here.
No, I'm like
giving us. If you didn't have a beer in one hand, it would be 2 thumbs up.
Eva Longoria was wronged by Tony Parker. Eva Mendez was not. That's how I remember it.
Fair enough.
All right, we'll go with that.
All right, what else we got?
Eva Mendez. Fact checker says it right there.
I bet. See, Richard in the clutch.
I know my Latina actresses.
Brock, what else did you bring for us, brother?
Well, the next up in line, since we're going from left to right,
We can go in the middle. Nah, do whatever you gotta do, man.
We'll go with the IPA. The IPA is the biggest seller here in Houston. It's at 6.3%. It's very smooth for an IPA. It's got a little bit of a citrus flavor to it. I've had a lot of good rapport with a lot of the customers with the IPA. That's been the biggest seller, like I said, with the Houston area.
Houston, man, we love us some IPAs.
I see that. That's been the biggest
trend. I already had one.
Here in Midtown and here in Houston, everybody's getting into the IPA scene.
Which, about 2 years ago, I would not have said that was the case.
No.
Right. I'm personally not an IPA guy, but I'm starting to evolve.
Working with a brewery, you at least got to get the taste for it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not allergic. That way, especially when you say it's the #1 seller, man, like it's good to actually be able to like go in and love it. That way it's like they're gonna love it.
Yeah.
So
This one's really special because it was dry hopped with 3 different styles of hops.
Dry hopping is my favorite.
Dry hopping is my favorite also. It's got a great aroma. Kind of a scary aroma if you're not big into IPAs, but if you do get a chance to try it. After you take like 3 sips, you're gonna be hooked on it. I've pulled cider drinkers onto the IPA, so don't be scared. Just drink it.
It does well.
Don't be intimidated by the smell.
Well, because I was gonna say, like when you dry hop a beer, it's more for the smell or like the aroma anyway.
You get the aroma off of your dry hop. It's not necessarily about like the taste of the dry hop or of the hop. It's the aroma on the dry hop.
I like that y'all did that with the IPA. Excuse me. Because it's like the IPA is already going to have its own hop character. Then it's like you almost drink it with your nose already, and then you get into the beer, and you're just going to fucking love it.
That's what everybody does. It really is. Everybody sits there and swirls it, smells it, and it's like, okay, it's got a little citrus flavor to it. And then once they taste it, it's like, okay, this is not... It's got a little bite to it, but not overbearing.
Exactly.
It does really well.
And so you're going to get both ends of the spectrum of that. I kind of like IPAs because it might scare them with that aroma again, but... why would you be scared by hops? They're so closely related to cannabis. You can't be upset.
they're like cousins.
Literally.
Do we have the taster glasses? I would love to try that stout, by the way.
Just open the
pop
can.
it. Just crack it.
Okay.
Just crack it.
The stout,
well,
right?
I'll try to be courteous.
Courtesy.
I'm just gonna lean over
right
here.
And then so we've talked.
The stout's very smooth. The stout is it's not thick
exciting.
like a Guinness or anything like that. It's got a bit of a vanilla taste at first, and then it finishes with a chocolate.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of
swirl
cinnamon in there as well. It's very smooth. That's at 6% as well. So it's done really well for our seasonal beer.
Very nice.
So
going into the fall.
So that's the winter seasonal for you guys.
That's our seasonal for us.
Okay, cool. I got you. And then you had mentioned barrel aging. Is that something you guys look forward to doing in the future, or something you've already kind of planned on?
Yeah, we're pretty excited about that. Just because we do want to branch off in every direction.
Yeah.
So there is hope of that in the future. Then again, we're still growing. We're still trying to get everything straight. So I wouldn't say it's gonna be within like the next couple months.
No, I got you.
But expect it.
Yeah. But expect it.
Yeah.
Show some support now. That way you earn it yourself. That you're like, I was drinking that stout before they barrel aged it, and goddamn, it was good. And now look at it.
Yeah.
It's like a growing child.
And what else we have on the table?
We've also got here the
next
Kolsch.
one's the Kolsch. The Kolsch has been the fan favorite for me personally. I work normally in the Richmond, Rosenberg, Katy, and Sugar Land area. And this has been the biggest response I've gotten personally. That's my favorite as well. Mm-hmm. It's at 5.4%. I cannot describe it as to what it tastes like to any kind of other beer. It really is different. It's got the craft taste. It's very medium. Go ahead and try it and see if you can describe it as any other kind of beer. It's
got its own thing going on.
It really does.
It stands by itself.
It's very good.
No, you can't really describe it because I feel like the taste is like it's there for like a second and then just goes down really smooth. Can't really describe it.
That's been the best response I've had in my area personally. The IPA is the biggest in the Houston, Midtown, the whole Houston area in general. me personally, I've done best with the Kolsch.
Yeah.
The Kolsch has been awesome.
I got you. Yeah, Kolsch is it's a pretty easy one to push onto people, especially if they're getting into craft beer.
Yeah.
And so then that's when you can kind of have your foot in the door already. And you're like, here's a badass IPA, here's that stout. But that Kolsch is where like they remember, and that's the one they kind of will run back to, like especially if they go and get you at a bar. And so it's like, well, I know I'm gonna like that, and it's gonna be light. It's something to start with, and then boom, you just start running the gamut with it. So.
I think I jumped right in when I got into craft beer and just went to IPAs.
That was how I was introduced as
these
well.
are good.
You guys are both in IPAs.
Oh God, man.
Because it's Houston, so everybody's in the whole IPA scene right now.
Exactly. Yeah, we're.
It's getting out there in Katy
I'm
and
hard-
Richmond and stuff like that. But
I'm hard pressed to find an IPA I don't like though. That's the thing. Like, like I liked them right off the bat, and everyone. I think like everyone that I know at least was like IPAs are gross. Like they're too strong. Like you're just weak.
You're just a little bitch.
Yeah.
No, but like you were saying, you're in the Richmond, like the Rosenberg area, and so that's a bit more like established family style. So you got I don't want to say old by no means, but like an older group of people that live out there, like dads, moms. And so they're not just...
Not all dads and moms are old.
The craft scene is getting out there, but it's
my
not
dad
like it
is
in Houston.
No,
I just
exactly.
say that they're
It's not like it is in
experienced
Houston.
drinkers.
Yeah,
there we go.
And so they're so used to what they've been drinking for a while.
Right, so it's hard to get them in that. But
the best way is to like kind of slowly ease them in with something like that, or even one
style they're
of these
familiar
later
with.
ones.
once the brewery opens up, that'll be a game changer for everything. Because right now the brewery's not even open to the public. So once that does happen, then everybody will know the name, everybody will know the taste and everything like that. I've done a really well job with getting a lot of the restaurants and the liquor stores out there. I've got about 15 or 16 new accounts within the last 3 or 4 weeks out there.
Oh, so you're just you're building.
I'm building my client base out
like
there
that.
as well.
That's really smart, man.
And about how long do you believe that you will be open to the public?
It should be open around December, January is when they're looking right now. They're looking maybe just, for promotional business.
Yeah.
They're looking at January just so they might have a little bit of a slow open or soft open, so they're not overwhelmed since how we have the holidays coming up. Most people don't go out.
I got you.
They might be just they might be creeping up on that one.
Yeah, we're hoping for the first of the year, something around that. But I mean, again, we still have a lot of building to do on the front. We're looking at a marquee in the actual like road area to where everyone can see it. It's going to be posted everywhere online, especially in the Richmond Rosenberg area. Also, we're going to have it in all of the newspapers. I mean, we're really trying to push the brand to where everyone can know about it.
Yeah, and there's no reason to rush it because, I mean, like
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And then you also, say you put a date on it and it's a little earlier, and then you kind of have to push it back anyway. Then it's like you get confusion. Might as well, January most likely. Easy. And plus, you've already got your badass beers out for sale anyway.
Hell yeah.
So, I want to open up tomorrow, but
exactly.
Ideal.
It's gonna be awesome. It really will be.
Well, and that's a good stance to have though, because it's better than like working for the brewery. And you're like, man, I think we need like another month and a half to really get this thing figured out. So like, you've already got the plan. You've already got it out in restaurants in the area. And one thing I wanted to touch on is like, we've already spoke like you're based in Richmond, Rosenberg, and so it is like a neighborhood feel. And so that's going to be badass for that neighborhood that they get to have like a brewery to just go and like frequently visit. That way they don't have to drive out to Houston. Tons of badass breweries out in Houston, but it's like they want to stay in their area. And so why not put a fucking brewery right in the middle of them?
Right there.
So I think once y'all open it up, man, people are going to go wild for it. But we've got 2 more beers.
Especially with beer this good.
There you go.
Okay. The next one we got
is... stout's gone.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Carlos is good at making beers disappear, so
just a little bit.
He helps the show out.
Over here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
We got a couple more left. Chug that one.
I'm not gonna chug it.
No, not the stout. The next one. The IPA.
Oh, the IPA.
Yeah, work your way.
I had the IPA before the podcast started.
No. The next beer is the Pilsner. I'll let Carly explain this one since this is her favorite beer.
You're not allergic to it?
Not Alicia.
Besides the stout by taste is my favorite, but seeing as I can't have it, I'm in love with the Pilsner. Our brewmaster is also in love with the Pilsner. Very, very good light summer pils. Got a slight hop on the back end, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's
kind of like a light IPA is kind of what it kind of tastes like. It's got a little bit of that little bite flavor to it, but not like the IPA.
Yeah.
That's the kind of the best way to describe it is that The flavor is there, but it's not too intense. It's at 5.1%, and the IPA is at 6.3%. So you got a little bit less alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's a light IPA.
It's an in-betweener.
It's a Pilsner, or it's a Miller Lite with way more flavor.
Yeah.
I always more say, alcohol as well.
Exactly. This renames the Pilsner in America.
There we go.
I like that. Miller Lite doesn't even know how to spell, so fuck them.
There we go.
My favorite thing to do,
spelled differently because it's brewed differently.
Yeah, terribly.
Yeah.
Spelled wrong because it's brewed wrong.
It's like when you go to a restaurant and crab spelled with a K, like that's not crab.
I'm not ordering that. No, but it's fun, or it's nice to have like Pilsners in like the Kolsch that we spoke of, or that we already have right here.
Yeah.
But because it's like
Hello, champ.
that is
For me.
the best part about those is like you get to explain it to some people that do go in for their Miller Lite, Bud Light, Budweiser, and so what I say is like, look, you like that. This is like someone made that, and it's like you cared about it when they made it, so why not care about it when you drink it?
Right.
So, Carlos, how many beers you got open over there, bud?
Man, fuck! I've been
There's a
opening up
fucking
a
full
lot of beer.
A
You know,
full
I just
wine.
had it. They want me to
A
chug a beer
full
so
one.
badly.
We got a chug cam.
We got a chug cam.
All right, I'm gonna freestyle while he chugs this beer. All right, so I'm coming down. He's chugging this beer faster than I can rap. I can't even rap.
There we go.
Damn, Carlos. That was
I kind of want to hear that burp now.
It's coming.
It's not coming.
Wait for it.
It's coming.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was pathetic.
I try to hold back. I
No
got a little
holding
bit
back.
more.
Don't be.
A little more.
I thought the theme of the show is "Don't be a bitch."
Bitch.
We've got one more
I just
beer.
chugged a beer and y'all are bitching about my burp.
Last one we got here is the Texas Secession. This is our light blonde.
Okay.
So this is our can crusher, is what some people like to call it. That's the beer that you can sit there and have 8 to 10 of them.
Yeah.
You can take it to the beach. It's very light. It's at 3.6%. So if you're more of a Bud Light or Michelob Ultra drinker, this would be the beer for you. It's very light, but it's got that craft flavor to it still.
It's your guilt-free joy.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, if you're out there mowing the lawn, everything like that. This one and the Kolsch have been the best sellers for me because there's a lot of Bud Light drinkers out there.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, that a lot of people get established with their beers and they don't want to change.
Yeah.
But once they taste this, it's like, okay, it's light enough that I can handle it because some people don't like, they're not accustomed to the craft taste yet.
Yeah.
I
with
gotcha.
all the flavor and all the alcohol. So this would be more of a beer for them.
Yeah.
And this is our newest beer as well.
Okay. Cool. I got you. All the artwork on it seems a little. I'm gonna say humble.
It's got
It's
the
like-
Texas Constitution.
I
on
like
it,
that,
so it's
man.
very Texas patriotic.
Yeah.
Did you
Texas
get that word
is-
from Texas?
Texas secession in general, with everybody wants to secede from the nation, and us
We
as
did it.
Texans, we have that opportunity. We have the port, we have our own power grid, we can do whatever we want.
We've got so much
We can.
good
I think
beer.
you say like, well, we can
And
literally
so the
be
beer
4 different
goes with
states.
Texas.
That's pretty badass.
It
Dude.
does awesome.
We've got so much in Houston alone, but Texas in itself, where it's like artistry, fucking like the power grid, the fucking port, all the beer.
Everybody's pro-gun, everybody's just pro-freedom. Just be a good person and
Yeah,
do
don't
whatever you
suck.
want.
Common sense.
You're right.
To
you
quote
know?
Joe Rogan, that's a whole different type of
It
white
is.
person down there.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yeah, but it's cool though because
very
it's
much
like
so about freedom.
you got all the flavor, but then you get them into that beer, and then it's like Houston especially, there's a really nice movement that's going on lately with the idea of supporting local. And so
Right.
now that like we're getting the breweries that are in the mainstay of Houston, but then in the side like little suburban areas aside from it, or like the metro area aside from it, like you get to support the people that are actually like right by your house. And,
Yeah.
like so I think that's like a really nice thing that's gonna be a staple for y'all. It's just like people coming in there all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
That's gonna be their weekend plan. And then you've got the light beers where it's like you can drink them on a sunny day. You can
I'm not chugging the motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm still ripping up the last one.
You can
I'll
chug them if
definitely
you
have
need,
it.
and you can take them to a tailgate. You can take them to a fucking outside barbecue, man. Like, and
That's
then you've
good
got the
beer.
stout and the
And
IPA just
responsible.
to give you a little bit more flavor. So
So my
Right.
favorite thing so we originally thought about a bottling line, decided against it just because we do want this to be an outdoor beer.
Get that for sure.
If you go and research the owner, he's very much a ranch guy. He's a country guy.
What's the owner's name?
Joe Brayman.
Now, if you want to research him,
Yes,
you got the
Joseph
name.
Brayman and D. Brayman.
It's very established out in Richmond, Roseburg area.
Yes. Also the Victoria area, the Port O'Connor area. He goes really deep into the Texas roots. We really wanted the cans to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
On the river, whenever you go hunting, to the beach. Anytime you go outside, basically, you want to be able to take our beer.
Yeah.
And that's really what we kind of tried to focus on.
And there's a stigma with cans that's definitely getting erased right now with more breweries coming out with
What's
cans. That when you have a beer in can, it doesn't hold as much flavor, or it's lesser of a beer, or this or that negative feeling towards it.
Where do you think that comes from? I've never heard that before.
I've personally seen it. I really
Old school.
have. Yeah. It's just a lot of times the bottles taste a lot better, but for this being in cans, this is incredible. Yeah. It really is. And if they were to go to bottles, I'd be very curious as to what the flavor difference would be.
Yeah.
Because I noticed a difference between if I buy a Coors Light can or if I buy a Coors Light bottle. You know?
Yeah.
There's subtle differences, but it's there.
Look at me like that again.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Either way, it's
that.
an example right there. I have known.
I got you.
I've noticed it.
You brought up a good point though for making the beer one accessible and outside, but then the river. When we had Southern Star in here, Heather, she mentioned how the idea for some of their beers was to take it on the river, and that's a real big staple in Texas culture, where it's you make a whole weekend trip out of it,
right.
and it's you're not going to spend your time buying bottles because you're not going to be that asshole that dumps bottles, and you're probably going to get
between that you're going to get a fine, you're going to get arrested, or something like that on the river.
Or you're going to be the person that gets their foot cut open.
Exactly, you're going to cut somebody else's foot open.
Cans come in handy though, because I remember one time I was on I forgot what lake it was, but I didn't know there was water police until then, and because we had glass bottles, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "Oh shit,
getting drunk."
That's no bueno.
Yeah. Figured that one out very quick. And then
it's a Sprite.
We were borrowing the boat from my uncle, so then his boat tags were also expired. So I was like, "Oh my god." I didn't know there was water police until today, and they're really being dicks.
Yeah.
Was this crossing the river from Mexico?
No.
It wasn't those water police? Okay.
It wasn't those water police.
I'm fucking with you.
That's Border Patrol.
There's not enough water to police.
Well, plus cans float, bottles don't. So I mean, even if you're tossing your friend a beer and
you miss,
he misses.
And he's got these tiny hands, the guy from.
Why would you be passing Donald Trump a beer?
I know the song is "Don't Pass Trump the Blunt." I don't know what the idea is on beer, but
his hair will catch the beer.
His hair.
True. It's just it's
if he takes it off, then it's a great basket. Yeah.
It's made of the finest weave. But you mentioned is Joe Brayman?
Joseph.
Joseph
Brayman.
Brayman.
Joseph and D. Brayman.
And they're the whole idea of you guys are part of an entire company. The brewing is part of Brayman Brands. So what else does Brayman Brands have to offer other than the beer?
Well, we got the winery right there next to the brewery. The winery's been there for many years. It's right there across from Swinging Door on 359, right outside of Pecan Grove. That's actually how I got associated with this company, is because, I live very close to the winery, so I was going there, and they decided that they wanted to start making beer, so the brewery's right next to it, and then when it does open up, the winery's going to actually transfer over to the brewery, so half of it will be wine tasting, and half will be beer tasting.
Oh, that's badass.
So,
you can bring anybody
exactly.
at that point, except your kids, but still bring them.
We're still gonna have a family day.
Nah, I got you.
Something similar.
Right.
I mean, whenever the party starts.
I thought it was weird the first time I saw a kid at a brewery.
You don't want your
but
kids
I was
to see
you know
you
what?
like that.
Maybe not the events, but it's a brewery. There's tons of cool shit. Eighth Wonder's got a seesaw. That's not for adults. And so
we're gonna be
sure.
We're going to be right back with some commercials. It's most likely going to be us begging for ads. We'll be right back.
Do you hold your mic like this? You could hold it like this, but don't hold it like this. Carlos has got a website perfect for that. What do you have?
WeNeedYourMoney.com. Give us your money. We need it. That's actually not the website. Just go to www.southsidecollection.com, and then I think there's like a contact us, and then like, hey, how do I give you money? And then we'll tell you because we actually need it.
Imagine GoFundMe, but for people who don't suck.
Or have cancer.
Or want to find their dogs.
Yeah. You can literally create a GoFundMe for anything.
Like cancer.
Or dogs.
We could fund giving people cancer.
But then how would we get paid? And that's why we need yourmoney.com. I spilled beer.
We'd get paid just like the government, man. You create the cancer so you can cure the cancer.
All right, we're back from begging for money, and we're going to talk about some events now. You said you have a couple coming up, is that right?
Yeah, we actually got quite a few. This week we branched a little bit farther in the Houston area. We're actually down in Kemah. Our furthest one away. Let's start with the furthest.
And move back. I like that.
Exactly. So you plan on this, and then you go back to this. We actually have one on November 17th at Scallywags. It's going to be a little pint night. You get a free glass. Come in, order a beer,
I like the name.
You get something to take home.
That's awesome. Scallywags has always been our unofficial nickname, so we might have to make a trip.
I mean, if anybody's ever been to Scallywags, like, things get crazy there. Just saying.
We can get crazy. You want to get crazy?
Oh,
you want to get crazy.
Oh, you want to talk about mamas? Okay. Sorry. And so then...
She's trying to talk about events, Garrett.
Sorry, White Chicks is constantly...
White Chicks is pretty funny.
Sorry. In my head.
For those of you just listening, Michelle Branch was just mimed a little bit.
Okay, so on a more professional note, we've got Deckers on November 10th. It's going to be a huge can release party. Basically, you pay $30.
And where's this at?
Over in Fulshire. It's a little bit outside of, just west of Katy and Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
You basically get a pint glass with it. You get to try all sorts of Deckers hors d'oeuvres. They're actually working on some specialty hors d'oeuvres for us.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I'm gonna have everybody from the brewery there.
I was just gonna ask, who can we expect to see at this event?
Everyone.
Rock,
If it takes me dragging the
What about
brewmaster?
What about me and Blurryface? Can me and Blurryface come?
I mean, we may stick you out in the corner, but
that's usually where we
I came from the corner, so the fact that I'm here now is just good enough for me.
I currently work on the corner.
Yes,
so.
but I
Family
still expect
business.
you guys to pay the $30 to get in.
Yeah, sure.
You heard us begging for ads. We're about to be rolling in fucking
Somebody
money.
donate their money so they can come to this event.
Please.
You want us to drink, right?
Please.
And
We'll eat. We'll eat and drink, yeah.
But basically, we have, if you go and like us on Facebook, we have updates all the time about a pint night here, a pint night there. I mean, we go all the way from downtown to up north, now in Kemah, pretty soon some stuff in Pearland.
Nice.
And, of course, all the way out to Fulshire.
There you go.
And for me, I got going on tomorrow night. I will be at First Choice Liquor Store off at 359 in Pecan Grove. I'll be doing a tasting there from around 6 to 8, just in the liquor store, because they already sell our beer. They sell the Texas Secession, the IPA. That they've done really well at that.
What can they expect to taste there?
What's that?
What can they expect to taste there?
I'm actually going to take all 5 of them there.
Okay, cool.
Because since how they already have 2 of our beers there, they've done really well with them. So I'm going to try and get more of the beer out to the public so they know a little bit more about what to expect. And
you're going to show everyone how to properly shotgun a secessionist, right?
Well, goddamn, yes.
There you go. That's a taste.
I'm down.
Now, and then next Saturday, I'll be at Raging Cajun in Sugar Land.
Okay.
So I'll be doing a pint night there. They're going to have our IPA on tap.
Nice.
So once you buy a pint, you get a free glass with it as well.
Yeah.
They're going to take it on. I used to work at Raging Cajun there as well.
Really?
So
You still get a little discount or no?
I gotta support them. You know, they've done really well for me. So
give them the love back.
Jessica and Kelly and Brian are hooking me up with that.
Raging Cajun.
I like that.
So
Here you go, sponsor. Raising Cajun.
Right.
Please.
We're flexing our muscles for you guys, seriously. But then also you'd mentioned you're getting your cans, like you said, in that liquor store that you're gonna be at tomorrow. You were talking to me earlier about how you're gonna be in Whole Foods. Is there any other possible spots that we can kind of, other than bars, or maybe even some cool bars that we can expect to see your stuff?
Some of the places I have right now currently that are my clients are Steven's Pho and Seafood out in Richmond. Nice. Right. Pho is awesome.
Yeah.
It's right there off of Highway 90 in Richmond. La Casina, Bob's Taco House, Bull Creek, Agave Rio off 1463 in Katy. It's a fairly new place, but it's amazing. The setting there is just beautiful. They've done a really good job.
Our fact checker just sneezed. If you're watching and saw everyone's face.
Right. But I'm in Whole Foods in Katy. I'm in Whole Foods in Sugar Land. One of our other representatives that's not here tonight, Jerry, he's done a good job of getting us in the Midtown and Houston and Spring area.
Nice.
He works mostly the Houston, the Midtown,
and
Spring. He does a really good job. So we're definitely with Whole Foods. I have a meeting with the director of Randall's on the 17th. So we will be getting Randall's soon.
Baseball.
Nice.
My general manager is working with Kroger's and HEB as well.
Awesome.
Kroger's will be the first one we will be in.
Yeah.
I'm getting all the local liquor stores in the Richmond, Rosenberg, and kind of Katy area.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sonny's, both First Choices, the Crazy Grape. I've got about 6 different liquor stores around that area. And then Jerry's done quite a bit as well for this area, but I can't tell what his clientele is.
Yeah.
Because he's not here.
Hey, he's out there working.
Way to go, Jerry.
He is.
Jerry.
He's out
grinding.
We'll have Jerry on.
He's a go-getter.
Grinding on a
Yes,
Thursday.
he
Is there any spots in Houston that y'all like to frequent?
Me personally,
No.
that would be Jerry's area and stuff like
I got you.
But right down the road from us is Midtown Barbecue.
Okay.
And that's a place where I plan to be in within the next week because I've done multiple tastings there and they really liked it. And actually, Agave Rio's chef Eric referred me there.
Yeah.
So it's
Midtown Barbecue has a seal of approval now from 2 people because if anyone watched last week, Clint got to taste and drink his favorite beer ever. And that's where he had it first. And he was like, that's the only place I can find it. I love that place. I'm there all the time.
That's a terrible impression.
And now
I was about to say, is that how he talks?
I would have to grow like 8 inches just to do my
Here's my Clint impression.
So we need a step stool for you.
Yeah, I could use one. But, no, so it sounds like while we wait for the brewery to actually get open, there's still tons of fucking spots to go get this beer.
Yeah.
Please get it. Be on the wave before it hits. Then go visit them at the brewery. Anything particular that's coming up for you guys or special or any plugs or that you can think of?
The only thing is once this brewery gets open, everything's going to take off.
Yeah.
Until then, we're just getting the name out right now. We're just the face for it. But when it does open up, it's going to explode. It's
awesome.
We're planning to be bigger than Carbach.
There you go.
That's the plan.
Hey, everyone's got to have a plan like that, man. You can't just
running Walker right here.
You
You heard the name, you know the faces. That's beautiful right here. We'll be right back with Retrokash.
I pointed at my face and it's
Well, I'm not talking about your face. Your face is blurred. What's wrong with your face, you freak? Alrighty. And we're back. Sitting with us is Retrokash. Retrokash, how you doing, man?
What's up, G?
Shit, I'm chilling. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Young
Glad
Retro.
to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you, man.
I guess let's start from the basics. Cash with a K.
Damn.
Where does that come from?
Man, the funny thing about it, the name came from, I was working.
Yeah.
And my boy was like, because it used to be like Young Money Mills. And they was like, man, they gonna think you Cash Money. And so he was like, man, it'd be funny if you name yourself Retrokash. And I was like, that shit kind of tight, cuz. Like, I like money, I'm retro, old shit, like, yeah. So,
and it's good not to be attached to Cash Money right now.
Yeah,
there is no Cash Money to be had.
Go, bro. They gonna make it work though.
Always.
Yeah.
No shit, it's too big of a roster not to make it work.
Honestly, they got rid of Tyga. That was a power move.
Oh, nah, don't do that. Nah.
I won't do Tyga that bad.
He ain't gonna speak on Tiger like that.
Nah, I kind of I like his music a little bit.
There's something there for everybody.
I feel like he kind of felt like he had a very strong opening, and then like
after Rack City,
Rack City
kind of fell into
that
how
whole
everyone else fell in.
Mixtape series he did, you actually were ready for Well Done 3, and then I'll stop there.
So you're a Louisiana transplant coming from the boot to Houston, H-Town. How big of an influence do you think H-Town has taken over on your style, or do you think it's kind of like 50-50?
I think it's like 50-50. Like I do something to like better everybody.
Yeah.
So both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Both of y'all, this my home and that's my home. So I try to make it neutral. You know, I don't think it really got an influence on me, but I take all the influence from y'all and put it in my little ball.
Yeah,
I like that.
Well, even then, like I feel like you're more of a good person to represent the South in general, because I feel like there's certain songs where you sound more Houston than New Orleans, and then there's more sounds, and then there are more songs where you sound more New Orleans than Houston. But then there's some songs, I don't know, where you just sound like some straight Georgia shit. Like you kind of have the whole South like on lock.
I mean, like I be telling like a lot of people like you know, like I say, I was telling you, like, you know, I used to live in Germany and all that. So, you know, I'm cultured, like, you know what I'm saying? Around. But I always knew as a youngin', like, I wanted to rap, but I just didn't want to be no rapper. I'm like a hybrid. Yeah. Like, zebra lion, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm going to be to the game, like, however you want it, you know what I'm saying?
What took you to Germany, man?
Oh, my dad was in the army. So I've been everywhere, so many schools and shit.
I got you. And so you say you've been in Houston for 10 years.
Yeah, I've been out here, you know, grinding.
I got you. How long you been in the game? Like, how long you been
rapping? Like, since I was small, but like really out here in Houston, maybe like a few years, like 4 or 5.
Okay. Shit.
So, you know,
you sound more seasoned than that. I'll give you that.
Man,
that's for sure.
Man, I practice it. It's like homework.
Gold
like,
graffiti.
You know what I'm saying?
Before we even get started. Like, if anything else, this is the fucking mixtape you need to hear this year. Oh my god.
You're not faking the funk.
You do sound seasoned. You sound seasoned than a motherfucker.
I figure like rap, like I think a lot of people just jump in it and they you know think they can do it, and it take a lot. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister Lauren, we talk all the time about it, you know what I'm saying? But you have to practice your craft, you know, how you deliver, how you say stuff, like where your ad libs go.
Yeah. Well, that's actually something I wanted to ask you. Like, a lot of people do kind of just sound like a robot. Like, they know what sounds good, so they say it. Yeah. Like, do you feel like your audience really gets that from you? Like you don't resonate. Like you don't get that. You don't get that same feeling. Like, you're not just saying things. It literally sounds good.
They know what they gonna get with me. Yeah. Like, they gonna get that, aggression. Like, I'm coming. Like, you know, I won't, like, demand every ear when I rap. Like, features and all. Like, people be on there like, man, why you do him like that? I ain't do him like nothing. Like, I just
knew what he was getting into.
Do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know who you called.
Yeah.
But no, you're not lying about the aggression. Cause like the thing that's good is there's tons to be said, and like you hear it. That's the good thing. Is like I was at a show recently with someone who's a lot more lyrical than they are like turn up. Yeah. And so you kind of notice that the crowd is there to do the turn up side of it, and like they can't really.
The
so
balance.
Like, that you bring a nice balance with that, because there's a turn up feel. There's a lot of heavy beat. Yeah. And like especially how you were saying where it'll go Houston to Louisiana type styles, but like. You can hear that for sure, but you got shit to say, and it gets heard. So that's
shit. I want y'all to all come to a show.
There we go.
Please,
I'm telling you,
we'll be there.
Crazy.
Bells on.
Crazy.
We've already been invited to a beer tasting and a show today.
This
is a successful ass night, man.
Yeah.
This cover though, that's Louisiana as fuck. I feel like,
man. Hey, bro, like
I'm not even talking about the seals.
No limit.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about the seals, but this how it looks Louisiana as fuck. Was that your purpose?
Yeah, me and my, you know, assistant, the Lauren, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it, and I wanted to, like I say, set apart, because if you look at the game, it's all the same a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted us to be different, like, so I took it back to my roots. Yeah. I was trying to run from it, you know what I'm saying? Not really run, but just do different stuff. But when I
on
dabbled,
that 10K.
You could tell a difference, you know what I'm saying? The growth.
For sure.
That's another thing too. You went from 10K to gold graffiti.
Yeah. Keeping all of, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I think the first one was Imperial, and then 10K, and then this. So all of them had to do with just being royalty and high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good way to look at yourself, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You teach people how to treat you, and
Oh yeah,
they're gonna treat you like royalty.
Come on, man. Baby Slick Rick, you see this?
There we go.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm
Got the
saying?
chains. Both my eyes work though,
Yeah.
so I can't just wear an iPad.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh god.
But so, for all of our Houston fans or fans that might be hearing you for the first time today, what is a hot boy? Because they might not know.
Oh man, I don't know. I think you could be a hot boy. It's just on how you know
Me?
how you do your thing. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
an
I'm a hot
attitude.
boy. Yeah, it's an attitude. How you
Yeah.
walk, how you talk, how you feel. Like
Yeah.
stuff from the inside. You know, you might not have a dollar, but you
be
fresh.
a hot
you know,
boy.
I'm a hot boy today.
I'm a hot boy.
You
Sure,
know?
you seem to press people with tons of money and balling ass people with $5 in their account.
Oh man.
For the
I
most
told you
part,
not
it's
to
not how you
describe.
feel.
I told you not to describe me accurately on podcast.
You're not
Yeah.
depressed anymore. See, I gave you the tons of money. But shit. As far as that
man.
gold graffiti, like as far as the project goes, you got a video coming out soon for that,
Bucked
right?
Up.
Bugged
Yeah.
up.
Bucked Up.
It's like,
Bucked up. Yeah, drop on
Halloween?
Halloween.
I
Yeah.
like that. It's scary.
Yeah, hey.
Get the rap game scared.
Yeah, it's dropping there. It was like when we just finished wrapping it up. Y'all gonna see it's like a lot of culture,
Yeah.
like Louisiana feel to it. So
Yeah,
The
it's
song
like,
has Louisiana feel, man. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
This is a real easy
Yeah.
connection to make, but you really do sound like Hot Boy Wayne a little bit on that.
Man.
I'm about
Hey.
I feel like
Yeah.
I don't think he sounds like Hot Boy,
Yeah,
Boy Wayne. I feel
yeah.
like there's like maybe like track like 12 or track 13 that kind of sounds like Hot Boy Wayne, but no, fuck that. You make your own sound
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Right.
You definitely do
Right.
make the most of it.
Right. I just like I say with Bucked Up, like I just wanted to go, really put my roots out there on there and let them like come to my world.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fair
So,
too because
yeah.
you come from you do come from a different world. You come from not even a different world because it's still the South.
Yeah.
And so you are opening up a couple people's eyes to what is natural over there while you blend it with our own sounds.
Mhm.
That's a real move over here. Your production. I know you had a couple questions actually on the sample.
Oh, yeah.
I have one specifically.
One specific. It's been driving them crazy.
Yeah,
what's
I thought
up,
I had
man?
it earlier too, and then I lost it.
Yeah.
Memories.
Oh, man.
What sample is that?
That's Jodeci. Stay.
Okay.
Told you.
Someone else has sampled that too, though, right? Or no?
Nah, they
I mean-
did. Tory Lanez did. I think the Say It.
Okay.
I want to say In Vogue. It was one of them '90s girls.
I got
groups.
it.
Yeah.
I got
I
you.
think like
Fuck.
the Stay like. When I was writing the rap, I knew exactly what sample I was gonna put right there.
I like that.
You mentioned you sampled Jodeci. You mentioned Keith
Yeah.
Sweat. You have any big other R&B influences?
Oh man, like in my car in my old school,
Uh-oh.
I'd probably be jamming like Cameo,
we
Mary
go.
J. Blige,
There we go.
like some old Snoop. Like I don't really listen to like the music now.
Yeah.
I just jam like old stuff, bro.
What era of Snoop do you cut off at?
Where I cut off at,
Yeah.
I want to say before he got out of the '90s, like
Yeah.
the late '99 when he kind of transferred to No Limit. Like
Yeah.
after that, I really.
That kind of leads into my next question. What do you feel like was the best era of rap?
To me,
Like besides today, where you're at?
today,
Can't be biased.
I don't know. I go with the '90s just because, not because of the Pac and Biggie. It was just like everybody was being they self.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bunch of Pacs around. It wasn't a bunch of Biggies. Like you might want to look up to him, but it was like everybody was different. Like when you heard Snoop, you knew Snoop was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
So
true.
it's just different these days. Like
Mm-hmm.
half the time you don't know what they saying. So
That's the hot move recently. Just
Yeah, I'm not down.
all these sample songs that like it used to be like where that's where you kind of found your punchline, you found your next like line that you want to deliver, which is kind of riding
Yeah.
the beat with a mumble. Fuck it, just mumble.
if you look at the game, if y'all study music though, it
Yeah.
was like it's eras to it. Like the '90s was like more like gangster rap and like, and then when it got to like the Kanye drop, if you remember Dipset and Jadakiss, every
Yeah.
song was a sample.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like has that
I mean,
lady
shit,
like
almost all everyone
know
like
that?
Dipset and all them. They all had the Kanye production on
yeah,
that too.
right.
But would you say that like in the early 2000s, like samples really did take over the game, where people weren't probably being the most creative on the rap game?
In the early 2000s?
In the early,
once
2005 through like 2009.
2005 to 2009.
I mean that's roughly what I'm basing it on. Because there was a lot of sample tracks of that.
Well, people saw it work, and it's the same as you see right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take over the question. It's just like you saw it worked, and you see what happens now is like this is what works, and so everybody tries to fill in that equation. But nobody tries to do it their own way. They just do it the fucking bubblegum way that is gonna get you on the radio.
I think like Wayne did it, like with the Carter, like and like the Carter 2 with recent. Like he had a bunch of samples from like stuff like.
But even then, like I feel like Wayne's samples weren't the focal point of the track, whereas some rappers like they knew samples were working, so they'd rap their verse and then lead it up to the sample.
Oh yeah, there's some safety net.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you want to say Drake, just say Drake.
Yeah.
Drake lives on that shit.
No.
Remember that song I didn't make? All right, I'm gonna get you to it real quick.
And Drake will literally spit bars that are someone else's.
I actually learned a lot from that dude.
Really? Yeah. Like personally, or just through the music?
Nah, just through the music.
Like what?
Like just a tag, like delivery, like Drake got that type of. Like everybody in the room know Drake, so if we play the Drake song and he like in the beat drop and he be like, "Look, you want to know what he gonna say?" I guarantee you want to know what the next word is gonna be.
I've got some bad feelings for Drake, but I'm not gonna just hate the man because he does make some shit that I'll always go with. But then he's a very easy target, and I think he's at least accepted that recently. Yeah, like when he hosted SNL and his opening monologue was just a song called "Meme Me" or like "Make Me a Meme" or some shit like that. So he at least is running with the easy jokes.
Where does the name Gold Graffiti come from? That's a very interesting name. I was listening to it and I was like, I get the gold part. Gold is just balling, but Gold Graffiti, that sounds awesome. I want to see some Gold Graffiti first of all.
I just took it from like just like my life. Like you see, I'm like inked up.
Yeah.
So like, and I rocked the gold, and it was just like I felt like I should have been born like this. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it. I don't know, like, I guess, like an outcast, you dig? So, I just put it together, Gold Graffiti. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this CD is like a story, man. Yeah. Like a story. All the chorus and the skips and the skits and all that. So.
True, you have like a 20-second song on there.
Yeah, a couple interludes.
It's going to be on the second one.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's called Cherokee Park. It's like where my grandma from.
You kind of hit him with like you listen to Vince Staples at all?
Yeah.
He'll do the next time on Poppy Street. And then you get like 20 seconds, 20 seconds or so, and you're like, damn, what's going on with it? I wanted the rest of that.
It's funny you bring up Vince Staples too, because I was going to ask you, like, how do you compare yourself? Because as I get a bunch of impressions, a Southside Vince Staples is probably like my biggest like siren for you. Like you do have that kind of vibe on you.
I get like a lot of Big Crit.
Yeah, true that. That memories.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get a lot of Kendrick.
Yeah.
I was just telling Lauren, like, that's who I looked up to, but I'm kind of getting away from that. That's why I was liking how you told me, like I got my own sound. You know what I'm saying? So really.
It's good to see that because it's like there are those big names in rap where it's like they're big for a reason.
Yeah.
And you can look up to them for shit like that. And like how you said you took things from Drake where it's not like I'm going to do the Drake flow.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Kendrick
on this. I don't want to be nobody's shadow.
Exactly, You can learn from it and then
cast your own shadow.
Way.
Yeah. So I want to do me.
My bad. We talked about the Bucked Up video. Do you have other videos in mind that come up for us?
The open letter.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
That open letter drop.
That's actually one of my favorite songs off that track besides Memories. I think that's my second favorite one
that
there.
one was dedicated to my grandma.
There we go.
So, yeah. That one, and we got All Summer 16 coming.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like the All Summer 16 video is about to be wild.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. If you're just listening and not watching, he gave me the face.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild. He gave me like the, boy. Yes, it's going to be wild. Yeah.
I promise that one's going to be turned up.
You shoot all your videos in Houston?
Yeah, but like, if we have to travel back home, like I will do it.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, the NPR film shot bucked up, so that's what I do a lot of work.
There we
with.
go.
Okay,
You know
cool.
Where does that sample come from? Not the sample. It's not really a sample. There's someone's. No, I'm talking about the intro.
That's
the
my
intro.
girl.
Yeah.
That's your girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Like, cause everybody was like, "Who is that?"
Yeah,
like, you know
I like
what I'm
that,
saying?
man.
I know everybody do. Like,
it had to have been your
you know
girl
what
now
I'm
that I
saying?
think about it, because that shit sounds like it's coming from the heart. Like,
yeah,
y'all
like,
been sleeping on
yeah. That's Lee. That's Queen Lee, man. Like, she made that record a smash because everybody want a video for that song. Like,
She does it like it is though. Like even after cause you kill it. You kill the intro. You kill the fucking intro.
Yeah,
I feel like
2016
has probably been the best year for intros in Houston alone.
Yeah.
But like you and that Norman Bates flow. You a big movie fan?
Nah, see, I'm gonna tell you what that was.
Yeah.
Norman Bates, you know, like the Bates Motel.
Yeah,
like, From what I was catching, it was like some like weird psycho type. You know what I'm
You
saying?
never seen Psycho?
Like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy. Okay.
I felt like, you know, like I was just like that's like my inner schoolboy blank face Q, like like crazy. So I was just like speaking on like, you know, stuff that I see on the daily and just snapping one time. You know, I don't get I'm so I'm chill cash, so I was like, let me take this out on this record right now.
That's exactly what it sounds like too. That's why I figured like I knew Bates Motel had something to do with the Psycho movies and stuff like that, but I pegged you more as a movie guy than a TV guy.
Nah, Martin's all over that shit.
Oh no, shit! But there's also some movie quotes on that bitch too.
Yeah, I got a lot of like double meaning punchlines, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you just gotta catch them and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely get that.
I could do that all day with y'all through this CD, man.
Rap genius it for us real quick. Just break it down line for line.
Let me see what.
That's got to be our next move with our artists.
Like on Wave Status, when I say from the bottom, nigga, how you figure I was iller? My deliver quite the killer. I was real a Nike dealer. Try hiking, the bike, the silver bullets flying. La Familia, that's my grandma neighborhood. The bike I was riding was gray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bullets flying, I seen all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I rock Nike Cortezes.
Shit,
I've noticed.
My delivery is
Haven't
crazy.
noticed yet,
My
yeah.
delivery
You're the
is
Cortez
crazy.
king.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
You're
from
the Cortez
bottom,
king, man.
Louisiana, so it all ties in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's great too. That like not a lot of people just shout out shoes like Cortez's like that.
Man, nah, they hate them. They look like
aside
Subway
from you,
sandwiches.
they've got one cosign. That's Kendrick.
Yeah. Man, like it hurt me too, like, cause I had been rocking them so long, and then it's like he on, so
He
it's
just
like
said it, yeah.
Right.
crushing me.
Yeah.
He hasn't brought him up since though, so people might forget, and then that's where you get to take it over.
Yeah, like that's what I've been known for, rocking like crazy colors, like all around Houston. Like still to this day, my phone blow up with notifications. People I don't even know tag me. You seen these? I be like, nah.
You still gotta drop that Cortez Kings tape or not?
Nah, I ain't talking about.
I ain't talking about that
I
one.
ain't talking about that. Like I like the Cortez Kings. It just consists of like when my brother DC,
Yeah.
my boy Capo, like when we come like the Taylor Gang or the A7,
Yeah.
they got their own single thing.
Yeah,
but when
yeah,
we
yeah.
together,
You link up, yeah, it's a thing. And shit, DC's all over this tape, man. He can fucking
Yeah,
spit,
man.
man. He made his presence known.
yeah,
Little-
I'm glad y'all like
Yeah.
him. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my little brother. You know, I've been working with him, like, you know, because when we was making it, he was rapping to me and let me hear it. And then I remember us doing our first show, we over for Currency, and I got on him bad because I felt like, I say, man, look, when you go out here in front of these people, you got to make them believe everything. You was rapping 2 lakhs. Like, you know, they know you out here in Houston. Like, you have the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, he understood,
He
like,
even-
his love. You know
He
what
has
I'm
this
saying?
line where he's like, me and Cash are the dream team. I wish I was making that up.
Oh, yeah, like.
the whole team?
Damn.
He has witty lines, like,
Yes.
like, one of my favorite, Big Bro with the lick though. Your buzz popping like 6 folds. Quads kept no tiptoes. The hate stronger than a strength coach. Like he be saying weird, like witty. He like people compared us. Like I'm the aggressor, and he the slick talk.
Yeah,
I like
good cop, bad cop.
Yeah,
There you go.
Basically.
There you go. We were listening to that song specifically on the way
Mr.
here.
Freena.
And I love that whole idea of Mr. Prenup. That's a reputation to withhold, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like you know,
True.
a lot of rappers jacket swag. You
Yes.
know,
Oh
back
yeah.
to back.
How you feel about ASAP Rocky?
I like Rocky. Like I like, you know, I'm a real big dude on fashion. Like I like he real fly. Like so I like fly cat.
You know, do you feel like he kind of tailgated our swag though?
Nah, because it's like that's history.
Yeah.
Like you had to get on everybody in the game if that's the case, because we all,
True.
you know, get something from each other. Like we just make it our own.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's true. I'll give you that.
For shit. Every Pimp C song is a remembrance of that. There are people out there that are taken from the South.
There are. That's the thing.
I think they don't take it from y'all. They just embrace y'all so much. And
That's y'all. You're from the South too, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Take it from us.
From us, like, but the way they show they love, you know what I'm saying, is like a different way. So we might not understand it, but they really like intrigued.
But I feel like
you know what I'm
you
saying?
say like we might not understand it, but at the same time, there's not a lot of Southern rappers that are trying to sound like New York people or Eastern people in general.
It's because we're better.
I think because they feel like once you get on the mic and just say a bunch of stuff, and it pops, like anybody can do it.
Yeah,
So,
well,
New
true
York,
that.
So that's that trend.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, you got a freestyle coming out this Friday, right?
Yeah,
this
my
Friday,
Haitians.
this week, not the week you're hearing this, but
Yeah, tomorrow.
yeah,
Tomorrow.
yeah, it's technically tomorrow, but
Yeah.
this airs a week later.
Oh yeah.
But
I
shit,
got
it's still gonna be a freestyle to hear. What beat is that to, or is it an original beat?
Nah, it's to Elijah Slim. He got a song called My Haitians.
Yeah.
He from Miami, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Florida, and I just switched it and took it to my round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. You call yourself King Cash in some of your songs. I want to ask this. Do you plan on pulling a Chip the Rip on any of us sometime soon? Turning it just to King Cash?
Nah. I'm gonna
Alright,
keep
cool.
it Retrokash. I got like different 80s. So when I rap, it's like 3 different dudes. You got Baby Slick Rick. That's the one who talk
Baby
about the
Slick Rick.
females. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Slick
Then-
Rick talks to the females. Now you know now you know who you talking
Now you
to.
know who you're being addressed by.
Yeah. There we go.
King Cash is the more like aggressive, and then Retro is like the balance of the open letter Retro.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Retro, yeah.
I like that.
You mentioned Cool Cups a couple times. You got a favorite flavor?
Red
Red.
and grape.
I'm glad that you said red first, because literally when I was like writing that question, I was like, I have colors in mind. I don't have flavors.
Yeah.
You have colors in mind. You don't really get the flavors. Can I get the red one? The purple one.
Well, shit. That's how you gotta remember shit. Like when Carlos went to buy me a drink the other day in the gas station.
Oh,
he goes,
God.
You want anything to drink? It's blue Gatorade.
Yeah.
He's like, there's 3 fucking blue. Just get a blue one, man. They're all good.
Which
It's-
one you got 'em?
He got me Cool Blue,
Oh, I thought it was the Glacier.
bro.
They didn't have Glacier.
That's what I
If
would've
we're gonna
got
talk about
first.
Gatorade flavors, Riptide Rush is the greatest flavor.
Is that the kind of purple one?
kind of purple, not
yeah.
grape?
Yeah.
Not that they put one out that's faking the funk real bad. That's like Riptide Rush's younger
Riptide
cousin.
Rush.
Bro, it's bad. They're trying, man. They're trying.
If where does that quote come in on Open Letter? Where does that quote come from? Because I literally I fucked with it and I was trying to look into it and I could not find
Which one?
Open Letter, the track Open Letter.
What quote?
The
At the beginning.
Tupac?
Oh, was it
Oh,
Tupac?
okay.
Yeah,
See,
that's
I
fine.
thought it was
Like
too simple. I feel
Yeah.
like y'all all altered it a little bit.
I know, like what was catchy is like he came down from heaven because he
Yeah.
was like they don't want to see a young black kid in first class with a
Wearing-
gang of gold chains
Yeah.
and gold rings.
Yeah.
So I found the perfect one,
Yeah.
and I was just like, that's crazy. And then like I just knew it was gonna drive people crazy. Like, bro, this dude talking about cash. He
Yeah.
dead though. Like, what the fuck? Like,
No, that's perfect too because like I heard it and I like I was like it sounds like Pac, but there's like I thought the voice alteration was like someone else. So like I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's Pac, man.
That's Pac. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a good fucking sample. That's a good fucking
Man.
sample.
Well, shit. We're about to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Cash, you got any plugs you want? People need to go follow you on all the social media.
Oh yeah, Retrokash for the K, Instagram and Twitter, SoundCloud, Audio Mac. You know, go get that gold graffiti if you ain't got it.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? New freestyle tomorrow. You know, my rounds, Elijah Slim,
what's
Hades.
the freestyle called?
My rounds.
My rhymes.
Yeah,
you catch that on
rounds.
Rounds.
Yeah.
My rounds. You can catch that on what?
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. There we go.
And you may be spitting a freestyle for us here later. We might
Oh
be rap
yeah,
battling.
yeah.
Alright.
Boy,
We may be rap. Don't let Garrett hype you up. He never raps. He
not
talks
true.
about it. Oh,
Yeah.
you gonna rap this time?
Oh yeah,
rap my
hey,
dream,
Bucked
man.
Up. The video coming out
Bucked
Monday.
Up,
Fuck yeah.
Halloween. Y'all get ready for that. Man.
Check that out. Retro
Gold
Cash.
graffiti, man.
Gold
Oh,
graffiti.
yeah.
He ain't joking either. Oh my god, man.
God damn.
Yeah.
Like I literally cannot plug this hoe enough. Like
Yeah,
oh my god,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like you can spit.
yeah, man.
Like
I appreciate
it's
it,
like
man.
it's like a if I can compare it to the East, it's Joey Badass. Like
Yeah.
you literally have everything to
that's
say.
crazy.
Like every bar by bar, you have something to say.
Yeah, like man.
Just be on the lookout for Cash,
I'm
man.
telling you, like I can't
And-
speak too much on. Just know, like we coming,
Cash can't
man.
speak too much, but I got good
Yeah.
word that there's plenty more coming out
yeah.
by
Vault
Cash.
is loaded.
Motherfuckers
yeah.
loaded. We'll be right back. Gold graffiti. You know the fucking tape. You know the man, Retro Cash. Retro Cash, you got this shit right here. This is that ooh right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah. I do this old shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna rap? No, I'm just
Me no.
yeah. Hit this freestyle right quick. Yeah. Dig it. Love. Well, I'm feeling like that nigga in the Chevy coupe. Vert top, I push a button like fuck the roof. Look, all my niggas ball without a scuff to prove. Black and yellow bumblebee jacket, shorty bought me two. Yeah, Sunset Park, me and Spaceman. Holding up the bench, 9 tuck, flashing 100 grand. Mike Tyson fighting if a nigga bite the other hand. Bitch, Lord, dismayed fool in the jungle land. Denzel ride bitch niggas and fake police. Got niggas doing 5 to 30, but you parole it. Snitching ass, black ski mask, 100 on me with this curry shot. You just Jay could never hold me. I'm Draymond with the drums, nigga. Shit could get dumb, nigga. Southside, boot background. So where you from, nigga? Gave all of my niggas a chance. You wouldn't fuck with me. Landslide niggas with pride, so now you stuck with me. Birdie in the playground, nigga. It's game time. It's a shame what happened to that nigga. Flip he name dime. Change what? When I'm big bills, nigga. Remain fine. Y'all April Fools every day, nigga. Your cage line, my cage flying. The rip bitch niggas that snort powder. I Star Wars, bitch. You Star Showers. Apply the dope when you snort powder. My panda kicking ass in the towers. I smash the gas fast on the cow with a $1.50 if you fucking with me. Good luck, kitty. Y'all smack pussy, don't trust any. My love envy like, ooh, skinny nigga with the gold on. Chevy driver, push it, then I roll on. Yeah. I'm the nigga they won't roll on, cause I keep a baby 9 tucked in the overall.
Okay.
Yeah, skinny nigga with the gold on. Love, but I'm the nigga they won't roll on. Hold up. Oh yeah, that's it.
Damn, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, crazy.
Retro Cash. That Gold Graffiti, check it out.
Yeah, man.
Southside collection. We got the hats.
Southside.
We got the shirts. We're on we're on iTunes. Yeah, we're on iTunes now. Go check it out. SouthsideCollection.com.
Southside.
Southside Collection on the iTunes.
Make America trill. You
Make
dig?
America chill again.
Oh yeah.
It's all right there. Y'all check it out.